Hey, Paul again. I thought of a couple other items that might be of interest to you. If not, this will be very short. You can get on with the rest of your day. I want to talk a little about revenue, revenue sources, creatively financing projects that we've done, how we're doing it now, so that we've got that part kind of figured out, and then what else could we do to enhance that piece. When I started on the city council 16 years ago, I think it was probably 75–85% of the revenue to the city was through real estate taxes, ad valorem taxes. Left about 15% for some other things. There used to be LGA and a few things like that. You know, it doesn't always happen. So we've been, various councils that I've been on, we've been very fortunate that we've looked for other revenue sources. We get about $75,000 a year in cell tower lease money. We get about $95,000 in franchise fees. We had a conduit financing program where we would get a half a point on bonds that were issued for projects in the city and out of the city. Benilde St. Margaret, Deephaven Woods, hockey rink, expansion to the church, about $80 million worth, and we got a half a point for revenue for that. That's $400,000 that we picked up. Pretty lucky. We qualified for that because we didn't have a lot of debt. They looked at how much debt we could take based on all of our assets. We were able to take $18 million in one particular project, $90,000, right to the bottom line. We're probably now sitting somewhere around 60–65% of all our revenue needs are from property taxes. That other side, 35, maybe even as high as 40%. It's due to the relationships that we have with Woodland. We do police services for them, enough revenue there for a cop in a car, as Corey would call it, and probably a little more. We do public works projects with the city of Greenwood. Love to have them on the books. Allows us to pay for that extra snowplow, and we all know how important it is to have enough trucks when that stuff starts to hit the ground. So we have developed these relationships over time. It isn't something where I could just call up and say, hey, cell tower lease people, I'd like to triple that rate. We've got long-term contracts on that. The next noise I would hear might be that cell tower coming down. So we don't have the option to always increase those external sources of revenue. The one that we really have control of 100%, real estate taxes. Out of the $3 million in revenue, 1.8 million of it roughly real estate taxes. I can raise that number to 2 million, 2.5 million, whatever number you'd want. That's not creative though. That's just math. Anybody can do that. If people have got other ideas for revenue sources, we would love to hear them. We're always open. But I did think that maybe it might be important for you to realize that you're not paying the bill 100% on your own. We've got friends helping us. Don't know how many more friends there are out there, but at least we've got a few. So 60% of our bills are paid through real estate taxes. Just thought you might want to know. Thanks.